Welcome to another Marvel's Avengers video. Today we are doing the harm tutorial for Iron Man. Okay, so let's start off with Energy Shield. This is the first one you'll have to do in the tutorial. Basically, as the enemy comes in and attacks you, you have to press R2. So when the circle comes up, press R2. You'll get the animation. R2 again, like that. You'll get the animation, the screen will rattle and slow down, that means it's worked, and there's the third one for you there. Okay, so next up is Arc Overload. Basically you just need to disrupt the group using this L1 attack, so go into the group, hit them with L1 and then basically finish them off as quickly as you can. You'll notice they're electrified, that means you're available to finish them, and you'll see your taskbar in the top left fill up as you take out the enemies. Now unfortunately Arc Overload doesn't last for very long. So what you need to do is you need to go collect the orbs that are around the map and then hit them with the L1 attack again and then finish off the enemies. What you need to pay attention to obviously is once the enemies aren't electrified, so at this point now any damage you do to them won't count. So what you need to do is you need to go around the map, collect the orbs until your bar is available, and then what I'm doing here is I'm just pulling all of the group over to me and just avoiding contact with them. And there, here we are. I can now damage them, so that's what I'm doing. Jarvis is happy, let's move on. Okay, and finally we're on to the enemy wave mode, so you've got 3 waves to survive and basically take out the enemies as best you can. Now I've got to say I did struggle with this mode to begin with. Took me a couple of attempts. All I'd say and recommend doing, like I have done in all of the other guides, is just to create distance, stay away from large groups of enemies. It'll make your life a lot easier basically, and just take your time. Slow and steady definitely wins the race in this case, especially with Iron Man, as you're a little bit more squishy than other characters, and you haven't got all of your toys to play with. Obviously, take out the flyers as soon as you can. That's always an issue for me. So yeah, I'd recommend getting rid of anyone that can fly and get to you easily before you deal with the bigger boys on this map. Okay, so this is the last wave. Like you see, these flyers here need dealing with instantly because they can follow you wherever you go. Make sure you stay behind cover because there's a rather large surprise at the end of this map. So yeah, just make sure you take out all the flyers before you deal with the big boy in the middle. Just clean up a couple of these nerds. Lovely. Okay, now when it comes to taking out the Dreadbot, what I recommend doing is keep your distance and stay behind cover at all costs. This guy hits like an absolute mule, so you don't want to be in its way too much. Just maybe try and be a little bit more of a better shot than I am in this video here. You can focus on the guns on each side, the highlighted options on his left and right if you want. Just make sure whenever he charges up you avoid that beam, otherwise you're going to get murked. There you go, there's one of those guns down. And just like I say, there's no rush, there's no time limit, so just take your time. Now I've pretty much done all these harm tutorials straight out of the box. The minute you unlock the character, I've gone straight into doing it. So what I recommend doing is, if you can, just pop in and gear up Iron Man a little bit more. So do a couple of campaign missions or whatever, just so you're a little bit stronger when you go into this mode. And you should absolutely breeze through it. Okay, right, let's finish the Dreadbot off. And that is the harm tutorial done, guys. I really hope this video helps. If it does, just let me know in the comments down below. Don't forget to drop us a like, and if you're enjoying our content, please hit subscribe. There is your comic bonus there. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Have a great day. Cheers.